Welcome back. This exercise is exercise 1E, binomial products. I'm actually going to do this video in two parts. The first one I'm going to show you two methods for example 14, and then I'm going to, in the second part, do example 15 using only one of the methods. Firstly, let's have a look at this red box at the top, and it is our theory to binomial products. It's what we should understand. So in general form, if I have a bracket a plus b and I multiply it by another bracket c plus d, we can do this by taking the terms in the first bracket and multiplying both of those by the second bracket. And when we do that multiplication, in 8D you learnt to do that by doing the arrows for the four multiplications and collecting like terms. You will then be able to create a new equation. Let's have a look at this second dot point, and it reads, each term in the second pair of brackets is multiplied by each term in the first. Is multiplied by each term in the first. So that's why if you look up in the theory, we have a times the second and then b times the second bracket. And it makes a total of 4 applications of multiplication. So we do multiplication 4 times. All right, I'm going to do method 1 first. After that, I will do method 2. And then we will move on to the examples. All right, the question asks to expand. And expanding, we're going to remove the brackets. So I'm going to write the question out. X plus 4 and x plus 5. And if we think about the second dot point, it says our terms in the first, we have the term x, and we have the term x plus 4, will be multiplied by everything in the second bracket. All right, let's build our second line of working. I'm going to take the x term, and I'm going to multiply it by the second bracket, x plus 5. And so if I keep my colours the same, there's the x, and the x plus 5 is the second bracket, the yellow one there. I'm then going to take the second term, and I'm going to multiply it also by the second bracket. So there's our plus 4, and we're going to multiply it by the second one. Now this is the same as exercise 1D, where we need to expand by doing our multiplication. So 1 multiplication, 2 multiplications, 3 multiplications, and finally 4 multiplications. That's why we get our 4 applications. Let's build our second line of working. I start with x, and I'm going to multiply it by x, creating x squared, and then I have x multiplied by 5, got 5x there. Moving along to our second bracket, positive 4 multiplied by x, plus 4x, 4 multiplied by positive 5, plus 20. And we look for any like terms. In this question we do have some. We have 5x and 4x are like terms, so I can add them together. And I have x squared plus 9x plus 20. And I've got no more like terms. That's my solution for this question after I've expanded the brackets. Method 2. So I'm going to set the question up the same by writing it down. Bracket x plus 4, bracket x plus 5. Always writing the question down. It's going to help and when we're drawing some arrows here. So we're going to learn an acronym called FOIL. FOIL is just the steps to follow. FOIL is just the steps to follow when we are doing our 4 multiplications. So each one of these letters stands for our first terms in both brackets. I'm going to use a few colours here. First, and the first term is this one and this one. Then the O stands for outside. So the two on the outside. So outside, which would be this one multiplied by that one. The I stands for inside. So the inside terms would multiply together. They're inside. And finally, L stands for last. So the last two terms in both brackets get multiplied together. Last term and last term. And notice here, we're starting to build 4 multiplications. I'm going to use arrows to explain this one. So when we multiply our firsts, the first and the first, I can then multiply the outside. I'm then going to multiply the inside. And finally, we're going to multiply the last two together. So there's 4 multiplications. Let's start building and completing those computations. Firsts. The first I have x multiplied by x squared. Let's look at the outside, x times positive 5. Then the second one is the inside terms, positive 4 and x. And the last, obviously the last one for L is last, which is the positive 4 times positive 5, which is 20. Collecting like terms, I have some like terms here, same as our question before. They are alike, so I can add like terms together, plus 20. And that's my solution there. And if we have a look, we actually have the same answer. So you can follow the process of FOIL, if that's going to help you, to get your 4 multiplications correct. Or we can take the terms in the first question and multiply them both by the second. I might mix this up in the second video, but you're more than welcome to choose a method that suits you. Thank you.